today with, instead of doing what we got in today, what are we doing, Chloe? What we're sending out today. So I love doing these. We have an order for a mystery box for just Pokemon. So whatever I think is cool to send. So I got some goodies to show. I hope you guys like these videos of showing what we send out. Give you ideas of what you can get from the store. And we got a goodie one here today for the mystery box. So this one is a $500 budget of stuff from Pokemon. That's it. That was the request. So I came up with some goodies here that kind of encapsulate all the things that have been released in the past couple of years. Some of my favorite products that have been released in the Pokemon world. So we'll get to this one. I'll throw some add-ins here that I think are fun here in a second. But first of all, the first thing in here is going to be the Champions Path Elite Trainer box. This is one of the better products. I don't know, this is a weird product, Zach, that was released, everyone loved, then everyone hated, then everyone loved, then everyone hated, and then it went back up in value. So this is a very expensive Elite Trainer box. Has been going up in value. Dusty from sitting back in there. And then the other one in here that I think probably will start aging better, I know it was overprinted a little bit, is the Shining Fates. But this is really the only way to get the Champions Path and Shining Fates, at least in the better of the products. There are other ways with like the some of these type of dealios that have Champions Path and Shining Fates in them, but I think Elite Trainers are the best one for these particular product. Then we had the Pokemon Go release, which again was kind of weird. It was right in the middle of the kind of overprinting of Pokemon. But these I think are the best product out of Pokemon Go, which is a set of the Team Valor, Team Instinct, and Team Mystic. I think again these are going to age well. They have very nostalgic properties to them, as it has the kind of crossover with the people that actually play the Pokemon Go video game. So one of each of the teams. Then on to these little, what they call these milk cartons. We have the Marnie and the Professor Juniper. So these have a lot of the trainers you need, a lot of the sleeves. And again, this is kind of the things that I don't know exactly what this patron is, how much they play Pokemon, but everything in this is going to have like a lot of the collectibles, like the dice, the playmats, and whatnot to get a collection going. So we get the Marnie and the Professor Juniper. These have some good packs in them as well. This one does have some really good packs in it. The Marnie and the Professor Juniper. Then we have from Crown Zenith, which is one of the best sets that was released. I've heard a lot of YouTubers talk about how this is the best Pokemon set that has been released in like the past 5 years. It's just had a bunch of chase cards, really well done set with reprints, alternate art cards and whatnot. So this one has the playmat with the Morpeko V-Union in here. So you get a V-Unit and a bleed. You have to get a premium playmat, a Marnie playmat in here to go with it. And there are a lot of people thinking that Crown Zenith will be the set that ages even better than something like Evolving Skies. I'm not quite sure on that myself, because Crown Zenith still does have a lot of supply out there. But yeah, this should age pretty well. And then we have in here the Celebrations. Now this is kind of a weird set. So it's funny how the Pokemon community loved this and the Magic community hated this. What I'm talking about is the Aftermath. This is sort of like how Aftermath was. There are only like 32 cards or something in the Celebrations pack, but
Aftermath didn't have the original Charizard.
Yeah, I know it
though.
didn't have reprints and things like that, but I mean it had cool new cards. But I mean it was a small little supplemental set that, yeah, the Pokemon community loved it. This particular box in here has some. No, it doesn't. It's just Celebration packs. This is actually really good. It has a few of the reprints I believe are exclusive to this as well. I'm not sure for certain there, and it's got like a pad of paper and whatnot. But again, this is a underrated product. This one kind of flew under the radar for these Celebrations. Now we have another Elite Trainer that is starting to go back up, which is the Darkness Ablaze. This I think will be one of the rotated better sets that is going to age well. This is I'm actually very surprised with Darkness Ablaze that is starting to accrue a lot more value than the sets surrounding it, because it did have the massive reprinting for the Darkness Ablaze, but there's like the Dark Charizard in here. There's a lot of things that people chase in here, so it's one of the better Elite Trainers. And then two of my favorite sets. So if I'm thinking about nostalgia for myself when I got back into Pokemon, I really like these two. We did a league with both of these, the Silver Tempest and Astral Radiance, and these were very, very fun. So I think they're quite balanced. There are a lot of cool interactions with these cards in here, and build and battles are fun because you can play with 2 players. You just open up to the pre-release, or I guess they're called this. Well, they're building battles. The stadiums just has enough for 2 players. And so these are some of my favorites, were the Silver Tempest and Astral Radiance. And that is the mystery box. Now some goodies that I'm going to throw in here too. We got Ooh, what is this, Zach? Charmander? This is
You don't know
Charmander,
the
right?
Pokemon? No.
Oh, okay. No, wait. Charmander, Charizard. No, Charmeleon. This is Charmeleon. This is
There you go.
Charmeleon. A 3D printed Charmeleon in here. So you can paint it up, or I mean, it's pretty cool as it is. So it's got the little moving parts in here, and this will be included in the package. Got an Arceus V. Guys, broke down some of these Arceus V, and this is the premium figure in here. This is like a little plastic figure for the Arceus V. I'm gonna go ahead and chuck in this. And then Pokemon always sends us all these promotional materials. So got a Brilliant Stars playmat, as well as the postcards from Scarlet and Violet. So when I am in Russia, you guys can send me a Scarlet and Violet postcard, and it probably won't get to me because of the massive sanctions and whatnot going on with Russia. So
You should just say that.
what? What is Zach whining about? Zach's sad because I'm gonna leave him. And
Be
then we
quiet.
have just some pad of paper. This is a Dragapult. It's just one of these cheapo binders that they release with a lot of their stuff, but it's kind of cool to put some collections in there. I don't know exactly how well you like this sort of stuff, but again, some fun stuff to chuck in here with the mystery box. So yeah, I'll be looking forward to receiving my postcard when I leave Zach for Russia, since he doesn't like me saying that.
I don't give a
And-
crap. Just welcome to the CIA. Hi, CIA.
Oh boy, Zach. Anyway, there's our mystery bundle. And yeah, tomorrow we'll have Lord of the Rings coming in, so kind of a shorter video today. We'll show you the Lord of the Rings coming in. Man, I've noticed that how did everyone get so much product so early this time? There were like 1 billion collector boxes opened and set boosters and everything, and it's not just like the foreign.
I know.
So
we used to be
know-
one of the first to get it.
Yeah, I know. Well, this is like, there's a lot of murmuring on the WPN network about this because people are like, wow, everyone's already opened everything and found stuff, and it's it's kind of concerning. So Wizards needs to tighten ship on their release dates, or
I say we just sell and jump ship.
yeah, sell and jump ship is what Zach says with Magic the Gathering. I don't know. It is kind of worrisome. Very worrisome. Pokemon's doing okay with stuff. There's been a little downturn in Pokemon. I think that
It's only natural.
so weird though. The player base is huge though, Zach. It's gone up, and the collectors have
Yes.
gone down.
Yes, so that's
So,
why.
yeah.
But I
Poor
mean, the
Pokemon just can't hit it both
Pokemon
at the
has
same time.
always had those collectors,
Yeah.
and those type of collectors are the ones that buy, and then sell, and jump
Yeah.
into all kinds of different things.
Yeah, I guess we'll have to
think.
wait for like another video game or movie or
Yep.
something, and then they'll Logan Paul to do something.
Yep.
So it's a weird market with Pokemon. Magic though, Magic is just, they just will not stop.
I
And
can't take
Lord
it.
of the Rings is just, this has got to be the straw that breaks. I keep saying that. I'm like, Double Master 2 with the straw that breaks the camel's back. I really
Well-
need Lord of the Rings. The sales are just through the freaking roof with people. Where is all this money coming from? But then you can see, like, I was checking price, like War of the Spark, Ixalan, Rivals of Ixalan, Out of the Station, that whole time period. And even you go back into like even more what we consider like legacy aged booster boxes, they're all going down. Everything's going
Yeah.
down. So it just seems like the market for that kind of stuff has completely evaporated, and just everyone is wanting new things. And to me, that's a worrisome sign, because that's how the baseball card market crashed.
Yeah.
Was the same thing. It's sort of the
Yep.
comic book market crashed. Is the first signs you saw were some of the more vintage, older stuff not going back up in value and going back down in value, and then then the comic book manufacturers and like things like Upper Deck and stuff just continued to put out newer product that was more and more and more special and expensive, and then just all
reprint
came
the
to a
old
boom.
stuff.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
like exactly what's happening
So it
now.
is
It's gotten
worrisome with that.
insane.
So we kind of got onto a little rant here, because we always have to with this sort of video.
It's just Kevin. You got to come meet him. He'll tell
Yep.
you his life story.
Yeah?
Are you going to do your life stories on YouTube?
Should I do my life stories on YouTube, Chloe?
Just so I can play it when a new person comes in.
Oh, wow.
Just kidding.
Gee, Zach's on one today. He's moody. We need to go for a hike,
It's
huh,
raining.
Chloe?
No, I'm exhausted.
And what's Bruce? Is he still back there sleeping?
He-
refuses to move today?
Yes, he slept for 16 hours. I had to drag him out of bed to go potty this
No one
morning.
knows where Buttons is either. I think
See,
Buttons is
Kevin
going
makes
out
me
too.
work too much. I can't even sit down and paint prints. Oh well, whatever.
Anyway, I really enjoy doing these mystery bundles. So if you are looking for mystery bundle, you can just go ahead and message me like what your budget is with stuff, and I'd love to put something together. And yeah, hope you guys enjoy this video. Kevin and Zach and Chloe and Buttons and Bruce, with good old Gonro Games. Thanks for watching.